Okay, so this is part 3 of the beginner introductory lessons to Bağlama. I'm going to be showing you some exercises now to get your hands acquainted with the instrument. First, we're going to be focusing more on our picking hand. So it doesn't really matter what tuning you're using. I'm going to be using the very bottom course of strings, which I'm tuned at A, and my middle strings, which are tuned at D. And I'm going to play an octave. So that's fret 0, the open string of the middle course, and on the bottom strings it's fret 7. So if you're tuned different, just find the open, just use that open string, and your bottom frets just keep going until they match. You know, they're going to be higher pitch, but until they're the same note. That's not the same note. That's not the same note here. Even if you're not on the same note, it's still a picking hand exercise. It's just going to sound nicer. All right, so what I'm going to work on is just plucking back and forth between these two courses of strings, the middle and the bottom. So I'm going to go down on the open string and up on the bottom. And then I'm going to try to do it in a rhythm, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Put on a metronome. Just put on a metronome. That will help you out a lot. You get a lot more done in the same amount of time of practice. Put it at an easy pace and just try to keep it consistent. Once you can repeat that, like, I don't know, 10 times, where it has the same sound without messing up or hesitating, then you can speed it up. Speed it up in small increments, though. Don't just go from like 100 beats per minute to 300. You know, go 100, 105, 110. Spend a little bit of time on each one. Next, that's like just kind of like a back and forth between two strings, two sets of strings. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hit my top strings, and on this tuning, it'll be my 3rd fret to make the octave. And now I'm doing a string jump, but the same thing, down on the strings at the top, up on the strings at the bottom. A little bit harder. So those are 2 things to practice. Also, just on one string at first, you might have to just practice strumming just simply down, even on an open string or whatever fret you choose. You want to be able to follow that metronome and get like a consistent sound. Then you can start alternate down, up, down, up. Etc. Try them on the different strings. All right, and that's where you're going to get started with the right hand. Left hand, I'm going to show the same thing I'll show to guitar players that are just starting out. Is we're going to take one finger on any fret you like. I'm going to pick the 4th fret on the bottom course of strings, always at the bottom of the fret with my fingertip. Pluck that note, and then the next finger to the next fret. Next finger to the next fret. Leave the fingers down as you go. That's very important. Next finger to that fret. And then I go backwards. Also experiment with down picking and alternate picking, up and down. Then the middle course of strings. And then here you can get, you know, you can exercise the thumb. There's times where you will use the fingers on the top string, a lot of times you'll use the thumb. I'll do some more advanced exercises, but those are like your first kind of learning scenarios. The next set of videos, I'm going to be going to some like beginners exercises, but we're focusing more on like things like scale. video already on different techniques we call hammer-ons, pull-offs, trills. Those, it's called like the 3 things you must learn for Baglama Saz. And there's also things like slides. So the videos I have quite a few in mind to do, so they'll keep coming. Hit the notification button, and if you can't hit that, it means you didn't hit subscribe. So you have to hit subscribe, then hit that notification button, hit like, leave comments, and I'll keep doing videos. Deal, deal. Till next time.